Welcome to the Sim Racing Online USF Pro 2023 series. This is the third round of this championship, third round of 6. Should have put that in the title, really, shouldn't I? Should have put that in the title. So, we've been at 2 places so far. We're now at round 3 at Barber Motorsports Park, a place with lots of blind crests, commitment. It's very, very quick. Who knows whether you can follow another car around here. So the story so far of this championship has been, we've had 2 rounds. We started off in a very, very bumpy Sebring International Raceway. From my cockpit, it was a very interesting race. The leader went off and did his own thing. And I spent the entire race trying to keep 3rd place behind me. Eventually came out with a 2nd place, so we started from 3rd, ended up 2nd. Round 2 was Lime Rock Park, another one of those races where I was hounded every single step of the way, but by a different person. I started 2nd on the grid, but ended up winning the race at Lime Rock Park. So that was quite good. And now Barber Motorsports Park, very similar to Lime Rock Park, but just a bit faster. So, story so far. So this round will make it half distance, and this is how the championship looks at half distance. I'm leading the championship by a very slim margin from Costas Cancerus in 2nd. My teammate is having a very good season with the USF 17 cars, and he's in 3rd. Not far off is a Ken Jagger in 4th. Carl Straw equal on points for 4th. Ed Jones in 6th. Patrick Trefney in 7th. The first round winner, who wasn't around for round 2, is down in 8th. And Stephen Wenham in 9th, Tony Talviti in 10th. And that's only the top 10 finishers. There's been more runners than that. We are expecting hopefully over 10 drivers today. But this is what we got so far. So it's a 45-minute race. We're not doing any pit stops. And what am I trying to say? We're not doing any pit stops. And I can't remember what I was going to say. It's gone straight out of my head. We're not doing any pit stops. 45-minute race. It's a rolling start, I believe. So that should be fun. That should be very fun indeed. Right, let's hopefully check that we are on the right car. Let's switch over to the cockpits. So I was actually due to do the BTCC race control race today, but Sim Racing, League Racing got in the way. But today, hopefully, it all goes to plan. Right, put our tower box on, and we'll put the qualifying box on. There we go. Cool. Right, let's unmute the crew chief, and let's get in the cockpit. I've had a little bit of practice, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Oh, first round winner is here. Interesting. So I'm kind of on the pace, but I'm in and ahhing about what downforce to take. So I'm trying it with a little less downforce.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Now I haven't actually driven when there's a car in front of me, so just gonna wait for this guy to go past.
Car right. Okay, mate. No problem. No more spotting. Okay, I'll spot.
Because there's very limited straights. So I'm gonna.
Green flag in sector 3.
I'm running a lower downforce setup to see what happens. This is a very old track. Has a lot of bumps, a lot of fast flowing corners. Your car comes off the track quite often. It's just basically a balance to see how much commitment you want to take through some of these turns. I can't imagine passing is going to be very easy. Oh, Ed got it a bit wrong there.
Left side's clear.
Sometimes if you get the line wrong for the corner, you end up drifting wider than you want to.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
I really hate this chicane. Really hate it. So, I'm thinking that if someone can be able to follow coming up to this chicane, they may be able to send one up the inside.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
But as with most things, if you haven't got the front wheel on the ground, you can't steer. Now I'd imagine that the first round winner, you know, everybody's in the
You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
very low 21s. And it's very hard to tell whether people have been doing race runs or... Keep me updated.
Understood. I'll keep you informed.
Can't remember when I turned it off last time. So it was a very close round last time out at Lime Rock Park. Lime Rock Park is very hard to pass on, so I was thankful for that, I suppose. And I don't think I was the fastest car, although I was able to get past the leader in the early laps. Probably because he made a mistake, but...
Yellow flag, sector 1. We think Summers has gone off. Green flag, sector 1.
So I've taken some downforce off, and I think it's actually making me worse.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, I'm not having a good time with low downforce.
Sector 1 is yellow.
So we're going to put it back on. So I ran 5. We've upped the ride height a bit because I think there's a lot of compression at this racetrack, and that worries me. Scott Ring. Is that a new person? Scott Ring 11. Let's have a look. He's in number 21. Yeah, that's a new person. We'll have to put him in the... has he only just entered? Yes. Right, so we have to do a little bit of programming here for the overlays. Right, he's in the same number as somebody else, but different team. Hopefully that works.
Radio check.
Spotter radio check. Can you hear me okay?
Keep me updated.
Okay, we'll keep you posted.
I mean, usually the bloody crew chief can't shut him up. So I'm kind of unsure. Oh, now he's in a different car. God's sake. He's now in the 38. That'll have to do. Ow. Okay.
Okay, mate, I'll give the calls.
Mid exit's clear. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green.
Right, we're going with a higher downforce setup. I think it's probably the safer way to go. So that if you are behind someone, you at least get a little bit more. I'm always afraid of scrubbing my fronts too much. We've got 45 minutes. The tyre wear wasn't really too much of an issue at Lime Rock. It did get a little squirrely at the end, but not an awful lot.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag, Sector 2.
But yeah, I think following someone through that chicane and getting up the inside here is probably the only passing opportunity. You're going to have quite a big pace differential to get past somebody. Whether you can stay close to someone to get up the inside at turn 1.
Car on your left side, clear left.
And I think it's going to be very risky to try and go around the outside of turn 1 as well. Turn 2, so.
Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace.
You can't ride those curbs too well. Especially when you run over the centre of the thing.
Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace. Yellow flag, that's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
So, we should be starting qualifying in about 11 minutes.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 3 is now clear.
I think because there's less straights on this track,
P4.
you've got to be able to try and follow people. And if you don't have that ability, then you're never going to get past anybody. Unless you pressure them into a mistake, of course. And there's plenty of places around this circuit to make one. A lot of passing happens coming up to the chicane in IndyCar, but only if you've got a pace differential, I think. So me and my teammate Ben Summers, we're having a good run in this series. I'm first, he's third. Team championship is probably looking pretty healthy.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. You've just done a 122.13.
I can do a low 21. But again, I'm a better racer than I am a qualifier. So
Sector 3 is yellow.
Qualifying is a little bit of my Achilles heel. But hopefully I make up for it in the race. Yeah, this is going to be quite a full-on 45 minutes.
Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace.
It's a pretty old track as well, graphically
P5.
and physically.
The guy behind has just done a 121.91.
So the bumps feel a bit kind of like the track resolution is not the greatest. I think in VR as well the track is a lot brighter than everyone else. Sees it.
Sector 2 time is good.
I tend to roll it through that corner. I change down and then roll it through there.
Green flag sector 3.
Just to try and keep the momentum up.
You're a tenth off in sector 1. Your sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. You've just done a 122.15.
It's sometimes hard to know when to turn in for that turn one.
Okay, Neil, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
We've got 7 minutes to a quali. I think you can take a few liberties with the curves in qualifying. If you do get it wrong, you're heading to the barrier.
That's your fastest lap. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 3.
Just about kept it off the curb then. (21.3). I'm sure I can go faster through that corner.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
I imagine with the people are going to be in the 120s.
New fastest lap for jogger, 120.85. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Struha has binned it. Sector 1 is green.
I think this course is going to be harder to race on than it is to qualify on.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace.
So we're looking at chat. Chat gets the blame
It's
for
just a
everything.
scratch, ignore it. Sector 3 is green. We can see Wenham has spun off.
I think what this course has is rhythm. You have to be in it.
Yellow flag in Sector 2, 6th place.
That was the wrong gear. Three minutes to go. How much fuel for 15 minutes?
For 15 minutes. We reckon we'll need about 10 litres. Sector 2 is now green.
You literally float it through that corner. The front gets very light.
All right, Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 3 time's okay. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Right, another thing with this league is that in qualifying, you have to be able to get back to the pits. If you have an accident, you've got to be able to get back to the pits. So there's a big gap between 6th and 7th. So that's with race fuel. I really don't know what it's like with...
That's the end of the session. P6.
Oh, let's take out a bit more then. Oops, that's it. I'm knocking over everything. Right. Done everything. So, God, it's bright.
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to get the job done.
Don't know if I want to turn my force feedback down at all. mean, I don't really do anything special for quali. I just take some fuel out. Here we go.
P5. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2.
Not ideal. I was up on my personal best as well. Oh. I don't think I'm looking at the right car on the trackside cam.
All right, Neil, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Perfectly timed draft. Oh, dearie me.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. The guy behind has just done a 127.41. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
How much fuel for 5 minutes?
5 minutes. We think we'll need 3 litres.
Right.
Take 6 clear, don't cross the white line.
I need to get a lap in.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Looks like the leader's binned it. Sector 2's green.
Leader's done a 120.9.
The car ahead has just done a 127.15.
Right. I don't have many chances to get a clean lap in now.
Yellow flag in sector 1. P10. Sector 1 is clear.
I'm up by 5.
Okay, Neil, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Found 0.3 of a second.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. That's your best lap in the session.
I can do better than that.
Sector 1 is quick. 2 litres left.
I found 0.4 of a second.
You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 2.
Found 0.6 of a second. Found 0.7 of a second.
P2. We're running on fumes, mate. Yellow flag sector 2. That's the end of the session, P2.
I don't know what pole is, but I must be close. .3. It's going to be close. Did I get it? Did I get it? No! Damn it! Oh, I'm so close! Look at that margin! 0.002. Jesus! Okay, let's set the starting order, shall we? Oh, dearie me. I was so close. So very close. Right, so first round winner. Mate Daxtobler is in first. I miss out on pole by the slimmest of margins in second. Costas, who hounded me in last race, is in third. Ken Jagger in fourth. Carl Struhl is in fifth. Philip Pitchler is in sixth. Ben Summers, my teammate, is in seventh. Jose Branco is in eighth. Ed Jones ninth. Stephen Wenham is in 10th. And our newcomer Scott Ring is in 11th. I put everything into that. And I still come up short. But wow. Wow. Right, let's put our proper timing boxes on and stuff. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Right, so I normally do a vote, don't I? So we got top 11. So where am I going to finish? 5 minutes. 5 minutes to do your prediction. So win, top 3, top 5, top 10, top 15, or retire. Start in second. It is a rolling start. So, yeah. It is a rolling start. Cracking last lap. It was. I just needed to keep more momentum through some of those corners and I would have been golden. Go green from go former slope in grid order, single file, max speed 140, please. When do we go? Race starts at the exit of the final turn. Okay. Oh. Be sure to have a look at the channel points redemptions. I've had a play around with some funner games, and hopefully I've got my sound routing correctly, because I managed to actually get the sound so it outputted for me but it didn't output for you, and I'm hoping that wasn't the case on my
the leader has just done a 121.50.
my other stream alerts, but
just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
So what is the time? The time is 15. It's 45 minutes. I think I'm going to just miss the BTCC. I don't really want to come out of this race and then go straight into another. Because I'd have to change builds and whatever. I might watch some streams that are doing it. I might even raid into a stream that's doing it. That should be quite fun. Hopefully, I'll finish intact today. I've got some very fast guys around me. Now we do a manual pace lap. Just to I think just to stop any particular problems. Which means technically we don't do a 45-minute race, we do a bit less than that. I always try and put in a feel for 47 minutes, 48 minutes really. So. Right. Let's make sure that we've got our trackside camera in the right position this time. I didn't have it half.
That's the end of the session. P7.
Right. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. Now I haven't got the time that I usually have to set up my cameras.
P2, 60 minutes. Okay, Neil, get ready.
35 seconds. Right, okay. That should be correct. We're going to double check our setup. 30 laps. Or 30 litres.
Okay, I can give them calls.
So we're going to be fighting against the person that beat us in Sebring. And we've got the guy that beat us, well, nearly beat us at Lime Knot.
Go!
Left side. Clear left.
Now, from experience, you have to be under their rear wing at the final corner to even stay. I don't know what screen I want to look at. Toggle HUD. Warming the brakes a little. Right. it's going to be hard to stay close. Looks like third has broken away from fourth. Looks like we're okay for fuel.
Yellow flag, caution.
I don't think I'm turning early enough for the exit of the chicane.
Yellow flag in sector 1. We think P2 spinned it. Green flag sector 1.
Right, I've now got to chase my sectors.
gap behind is now 1.2. You're now in the lead.
Now I'll make sure I don't burn my fronts. Problem is that chicane never feels fast, whatever I do. Teammates in 6th. I don't think I haven't done a 45-minute run. I've only done like 10-minute runs, so I don't know what the car's going to feel like at 45 minutes. I want to build a big enough margin, because the leader only dropped down to 5th, so
The gap behind is now 2.8.
that's a third of the race done. moment I'm running 21 and a half. This is so bumpy. I wish I could reset my relative lap timer so it could give me like against my personal best, I guess, against race fuel.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 1.
A bit too much corner then.
You've just done a 122.06. The gap behind is now 5.2.
That's better.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. We think that Wenham has binned it.
Hopefully, positions 2 and 3 are battling there. They're probably a bit too far apart to battle, but they're close in time. Only 5 minutes to go.
The gap behind is now 6.5 seconds.
Took the wrong line through there. Gonna catch this lapped car in a good place.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Currently setting the pace. Okay Neil, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
Car left. And still there. You're clear on the left.
I was kind of concerned it was still going to be there when I turned into the fast right-hander. Left-hander, rather.
The gap behind is now 6.1.
Nearly 20 minutes to go. I think I lose all my time in that chicane. I mean, I'm close to my personal best, and then I just lose it.
That last lap was a 121.76. That's 20 minutes to go.
Come on now.
Okay, Neil, you've used half your fuel.
So I've got 24 minutes of fuel and 19 minutes of the race to go. So. Well, that was about. I must have taken my front wheels off the ground there. Just got to keep these 121 laps going.
The gap behind is now 7.4 seconds.
Tyre wear? What tyre wear?
Left front has a bit of wear.
Not really surprised, to be perfectly honest. I'm leaning on it quite a lot. That's very kind of you, Stephen, but
Car on your left, clear on the left.
it's a bit
Left
too
side, clear on the
generous.
left.
Oh no, what's Ben Summers doing down in 10th? Must have had an off. .142 was his last lap. Was he pitted?
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Your lap time was at 22.12. The gap behind is now 9.2 seconds.
Ow. Quite getting the nose in as I did that left-hander. I suppose actually the inner tyre probably comes off the ground. I suppose it was a good idea maybe to run a bit more downforce.
The gap behind's increased to 10 seconds. Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Hopefully the incident's gone by the time I get there.
Okay Neil, we're matching race pace. Your last lap time was 1:21.58.
That's the lap times that I want to do. I think we're going to catch the...
That lap was 1:21.66.
I'm not going to catch the next lapped car, so it's a clear track from here on out. Just over 7 minutes to go. I was just looking at my tyres. They don't actually look worn. Teammates up to 9th now. It's quite far away.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
From 8th.
We're seeing minor wear on the fronts. We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, overfilled again. I mean, it's better to overfill than underfill.
That lap was a 122.44. Come on, Neil. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
The pole sitter has only got back to 4th. I don't know if he's going to be able to pass for 3rd. 2 seconds off 3rd. My hands are really starting to hurt.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Well, I won't press them as much then.
That was a 122.08. Sector 2 is 0.44 off the pace.
Second place just did a 122.222. How about that? There's probably 2 laps to go. It's a shame because Ben behind me, my teammate, is doing 21.2. It's one of the fastest laps of the race.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
I think we've got 2 laps to go.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Your brake temperatures look good. Come on, Neil, one more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. We think Summers has spun off.
Oh no. He's not lost a place, is he? No, he's right. I think it was a lap down on 8th place anyway.
Green flag, sector 3.
I mean, I think it would be foolish to try and do a BTCC race after this, particularly at a place called like Loch Drummond.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Very, very similar to this track. Probably less bumpy. And probably won't have done my wrists in.
Well done, Neil. Great win. You deserved that today.
Just going to have to see who finishes on the podium. They're very, very close for third and fourth. Maybe a bit too far apart. Oh, ow, 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 ow. They've crossed the line. Oh, my arms. My poor arms. My poor arms. Right. Selected the wrong thing. No, didn't want to do that. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. I don't know, I lapped up to 9th place out of 11. So I think the last two have finished. Let's go to the results. I was surprised to get away with that, to be honest. I wasn't the fastest car out there. But it looked like Mate made a mistake on the outside of turn 1, spun it around. I don't know if he was pacing himself at the start of the race, but I couldn't really keep up. I was kind of on the wisps of draft. But it was kind of good to get a car out of the way. So I had some downforce. I didn't do any running, which had cars in front. But I get the win! Whew! I get the win. Costas Kanzaris is in second. He's second in the championship, so that's... So I'm probably going to eke out maybe 4 points from him. Philip Pitchler gets a great third. And pole sitter Mate Daxtobler is in fourth. Ken Jacker, fifth. Carl Stroll in sixth. Scott Ring, a newcomer, in seventh. Ed Jones in eighth. Ben Summers, who was in a very strong sixth. I don't know what happened, whether he hit a curb or something. Steve Wenham in 11th, and there should be one more finisher, which should be Jose Barranco. Did I press the next page on the right thing? I didn't. I'm stupid. There you go, Jose Barranco, finishing in 11th place. So, where are we heading next? Where are we heading next for the USF Pro Series? We're going to a street circuit. We're going to a street circuit. Detroit. Oh, Detroit. Detroit. Bad. Not looking forward to Detroit. Not looking forward to Detroit at all. That's probably going to be quite bumpy and very, very difficult to pass on, from what I remember. I've never driven it in a low-powered open wheeler, so got a tank slapper and clipped the wall. Had to pit for damage. Damn, that sucks. It's the 1988 layout of Detroit. It's either 86 or 88. But the same applies. It's going to be very, very tight and very, very hard to pass. Lots of horrible chicanes and probably lots of high curbs to mangle this low-powered USF 17 car on. So, quite a successful day. Coming up. So this week we are also doing our round of the USF 2000 Championship, which is called the USF 2000 Awesome Club Track Series. It's ahead of this one, so we're on round 4, and we're heading to Latvia on Saturday, November the 4th. So prepare for fireworks. Prepare for fireworks in round 4. Going to Bikiniki, so we're heading into the forests. So the USF 2000 car is a bit more of a handful. I'm second in the championship for that. I'm hoping there more turn up for this round, because there was only 5 last time. So yeah, I'll be doing more streaming of race control stuff in the coming days, depending on work schedules and stuff. But that should be fun. I've had some good fun with some of the races recently. It doesn't actually look like there's anybody doing. Let's have a look at the R Factor 2 category. I'd like to be able to pick someone speaking English, but can't guarantee in the R Factor 2 category. Let's have a look. Sim Racer. I can only see one. Seems to be doing the night race. Let's check them out. Well, they're Italian, unfortunately. Looks like. Can't seem to find anybody to. Oh, he speaks Spanish. Is there anybody I can send you to? Now, I've seen Gary Monreal at. Looks like the chat is completely Spanish. But he's doing Porsches in the night time. How far is he ahead? 23 minutes. Let's send you to Gary. I've raced him a couple of times. What? I nearly forgot. Choose outcome. Ha 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 ha. No one voted. Why? When I win, no one wins any points. What the hell? Right, let's send you to Gary Monreal. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his race, but his name. But anyway, I'm gonna off to have leftover pizza. That should be lovely, and a well-earned orange juice and 7-Up. That should be quite nice. Say hello to Gary. I'm going to be probably watching him doing his Porsches, and probably trying to watch some people doing the BTCC. So yeah, thank you for watching. I am one out, and I'll see you on Saturday.